Frankie, relatively unexposed, has been running well for Venetia Williams. Crackaway Jack, a winner of the Fred Winter here when getting plenty of weight the other couple of years ago now from Ashgazar. And Divers, a winner of the centenary chase here last year. Notice De La Tour, who's been over to Ireland a couple of times. Normally a good jumper, he's 9-1. Hector's Choice ran a really good race behind Nakarat the other day. He looks more wound up this afternoon, 10-1. The Cockney Mackem, we just heard there's plenty of money for him, into 10s from 12. Giorgio Quericus won at Haydock the other day from the stable in form of Nicky Henderson's. Homewood Legend, who won this race last year. And Fine Parchment, I think he's got a decent chance at 20-1. I was impressed with the way that he ran the other day at Newbury.
It's a wide open affair. I'm going to roll.
I want to tell Glam Gerry. Tell me about him very quickly.
Glam Gerry ran the right touch for Barry Connell and connections at Leopardstown at Christmas, and he's probably nicely in a win again here. But I think Crackaway Jack is well fancied by connections as well. Going to have a 10 on him.
So Hector's Choice on the course took the eye. The betting, nice one. Frankie, the Cockney Mackem. The negatives, Crackaway Jack, Salut Flow. And on the exchanges, Notice Left Tour, the Cockney Mackem, Crackaway Jack and Diver. The negatives. A really hard handicap. Can Tony McCoy finally get a winner? I think he's got a good chance here on Diver, who's run so well here on a number of occasions before. Yet another one for Simon to call. Plenty of them again.
Yes, I'll shortly be asked to come out and make a line here. Actually, they've been ordered quite a long way away from the start at the moment, so I think we're still just a minute or so off. Well, Kieran Burt was the rider then, he's now the trainer. Of course, Kieran has produced that master stroke with Hunt Ball this season. Tony McCoy on Diver, Gray, so winner at this meeting last year. Ferdy Murphy, his trainer, very rarely leaves the festival empty-handed. Salut Flow 9-2 as they come in, and they're away for this Byrne Group Plate, 2 miles 5 furlongs. Radetzky March on the near side, Salut Flow in the beige jacket, Tartak finger on the pulse as they jumped the first. They were flying along. I think they all got to the other side, and on the outside, Fine Parchment is just behind finger on the pulse. Very wide in red is Gil Barry. Crackaway Jack is tracking the leading bunch with Kilcray Asler. Hector's Choice on the near side in a noseband. Then Notice De La Tour, a nice one. Frankie Diver round the inside of the Cockney Mackem. In the centre is Charingworth and Lucy Alexander as they clear the necks, and down is Notice De La Tour. Notice De La Tour is the faller there. And Crackaway Jack might have been slightly impeded at that. One that was certainly hampered is Life of Aluso, who's now trailing the field quite badly. And I'll try and let you know if Notice De La Tour's rider. Yes, he's up all right, is Conor O'Farrell. There he is, walking away. Of course, Conor had a big win at this meeting last year on Buena Vista. It's Salut Flow, a stable companion of Notice De La Tour, that leads. Well back Salut Flow from Radetzky March and finger on the pulse. Then Hector's Choice over in fourth from Tartak and Diver as they race on towards the next. Towards the outside, Homewood Legend, and then Gil Barry. And not far from these is Nice One Frankie, with also Fine Parchment, who was a bit slow there. Life of Aluso at the back really clouted that. He didn't need to do that at this stage. Towards the outside of the field, Mad Moose is towards the rear end of the field as Salut Flow leads them towards the next. From finger on the pulse, and then Hector's Choice, Homewood Legend and Gil Barry. They are tracked by Diver and Radetzky March and Tartak. Then Giorgio Quercus towards the outside, the Cockney Mackem and Gansey right round the inside in white sleeves as they jump the one in front of the stands. With Gansey then was Charingworth, and then after these, Schindler's Goal, Crackaway Jack some way back, may have been shuffled back from Matui and Mad Moose, then Glam Gerry, and finally Life of Aluso. Heading towards the back straight in this Byrne Group Plate, and Salut Flow aggressively ridden like a lot of the David Pipe runners this week. In second place, Gil Barry. In third, finger on the pulse, Homewood Legend in fourth. Hector's Choice well in touch. They're about 3 or 4 lengths clear of Tartak and Diver, and then Gansey and the Cockney Mackem as they jump the first down the back. Charingworth was back in the field with Giorgio Quercus towards the outside, then Kilcray Asler and Nice One Frankie. Then after these, Crackaway Jack just behind Fine Parchment and Schindler's Gold as they take the water jump. Glam Gerry still one back with Matui, Life of Aluso and Radetzky March. Now an open ditch. Salut Flow comes in to take it, measures it well. Over on the inside. Diver just brushed through the top of it in about 7th place, but it's Salut, Flo and Gil Barry, tracked by Finger on the Pulse as they clear the next plain one. Hector's Choice blundered there. 4th is Homeward Legend, Diver round the inside, followed through by Gansey. The Cockney Mackem close up as well as they run towards this open ditch. 6 out. Salut Flo is absolutely full of running at the moment. Gets to the other side from Gil Barry in 2nd place. Then chasing hard behind these, Finger on the Pulse still going well. Diver and Homeward Legend. The Cockney Mackem. Mad Moose in a light blue jacket. Gansey's on the inside from Tartak as they cleared the next. And then behind Tartak then was Charingworth as they reached the top of the hill with 4 left to jump. And Salut Flo it is, the heavily supported Salut Flo, Tom Scudamore. Now, has he got enough left in the tank to get from the top of the hill here to the top of the hill near the winning post? Salut Flo, oh, he got in a bit close there, he blunders. Finger on the Pulse, still going well in 2nd place, a winner at this meeting back in 2008. Diver is 3rd, getting into the race. Homeward Legend right there as well. Amazing how the festival form works out. Gansey, and then the Cockney Mackem and Mad Moose and Gil Barry. Here's the 3rd last. Salut Flo over ahead. Diver was very awkward there. Finger on the Pulse is still going all right in 2nd place. Homeward Legend on the outside. Then the Cockney Mackem, and they're away from Mad Moose, Gansey, and back in the field Tartak. They run round the final turn, and Salut Flo is still pouring it on here. Leads by 3 lengths. Diver going up on the inside of Finger on the Pulse, and these are chased by the Cockney Mackem, who's beginning to run on well, but Salut Flo the one to catch over 2 out. Salut Flo by 4 lengths. 2 in 2nd place. Diver, the Cockney Mackem, Finger on the Pulse has cried enough. The rest are well beaten off, and Salut Flo has served it up to them from the outset and meets the last spot on. Salut Flo by 4 lengths. The Cockney Mackem running on into 2nd past Diver, but as they race up towards the line, this is a right old gamble landed for the pipe team here. Salut Flo, under an aggressive ride from Tom Skew, is going to lift the Byrne Group plate and runs clear up the hill. From in 2nd place, the Cockney Mackem. Tight for 3rd, Glam Gerry from the clouds to dispute it with Diver. Then Tartak, Homeward Legend, Finger on the Pulse, and Mad Moose, Gansey, Charingworth. Nice one, Frankie, Gil Barry, Matui. Then Giorgio Quirk as well beaten. Kilcray, Asler, Hector's Choice, and Schindler's Goal just about the last to finish. Crackaway Jack, disappointing again, was pulled up. Well, what an exciting run round that was for Tom Skew on Salut Flo. And he made a couple of mistakes, quite a serious one. Was it the 4th last, I think, at the top of the hill? But he was good over the last 2, and he's kept up a ferocious, frantic gallop all the way to beat off the running on the Cockney Mackem and land quite a touch.
Tom, this means everything, doesn't it? Your 2nd winner ever here at the festival.
It means fantastic. It's been a hard week for all my family, so it's just great. It's just wonderful. I just can't speak.
Your grandpa, who is a legend and won the Grand National, is not very well, and he's so proud of you.
I know, we're so proud of him, and I say it's been a hard week in some respects, but it's just marvellous. I'm so happy.
And let's talk about this lad, because you've been telling everyone he was the one to follow at the festival, and you had a scary moment 4 out.
Yeah, but we kept landing the other side of it. That was the main thing. I'm just so proud of everybody, the whole, what David's done. We'd had a crap week until here, and now it's wonderful. That's what it's all about. It's made all over the season.
Brilliant, Tom. Well done.
Cheers.